Hey everyone, condo numbers are in for Panama City Beach for May of 2023. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what's going on in the overall market, help you understand pricing a little bit, help you understand timing, especially if you're thinking about selling in 2023. Also, I'm going to go through about 10 different condo projects and show you not only what's going on in pricing on those individual buildings, but also show you a few things that I see that are really affecting prices as we move into the summer. So let's get right into it. First off, it's taking us about 3 times longer to sell a condo in May of 2023 than it was May of 2022. Look at this number right here. May of 2022, it was taking us about 16 days to go from for sale to pending. Right now, it's taking us about 48 days. So let's talk about that for just a second. First of all, 48 days is not a long time traditionally in real estate. We got real spoiled in 2020, 21, early 2022. You whispered condo for sale and you probably had 5 offers. Maybe not that extreme, but it felt like it sometimes. Now it's taking a little longer. Marketing has to get out there. It has to get digested. But 48 days in the grand scheme of things is not a long time to get something to market. In fact, if you look at our months of inventory number, we're at a 4.68. Remember, 5 to 6 months of inventory is a neutral or balanced market. So we're not really buyer market territory. Pretty balanced, pretty flat. However, I wanted to talk about the other side of the coin for a second. If you are thinking about selling sometime soon, a lot of people, it's very, very common this time of year for people to say, well, my rental calendar is booked for the season. I'm not going to put the unit up for sale until later in the year. It's booked. It's hard to show. We'll call the real estate office after Labor Day. I want you to rethink that a little bit now that it's taking us a little longer to sell units. If it's taking us 48 days on average to sell something, you can start the process a little sooner than you might expect. In fact, late June, early July is a really great time to be starting to think about this. Remember, at the very beginning, we have to shoot professional photos and professional videos, and that can take a little doing. Like we said, in rental season, when it's a little harder to access units, we need to schedule the photographers, videographers on a good weather day in between the rental schedule. Sometimes that can be a matter of a few weeks of getting those things all right. So think about at least starting to acquire the media assets earlier. It's not a bad thing to think about maybe releasing late June, early July for sale. You're going to beat ahead a lot of the competition that might be thinking, hey, let's put the unit on the market at the end of rental season. And also remember, it's taking us 48 days-ish to get to contract. So if you're releasing something in July, 48 days later is the end of August almost. You're going to get to the end of rental season anyway, just the natural timing of the process right now. So something to think about if you're selling. A couple of the other metrics in the market right now, again, it's taking us 3 times longer, like I mentioned. The sales to list price is hovering pretty steady at right around 96.9%. So about a 3% negotiation on average in the Gulfront condo market. This is this chart you're looking at is just the newer buildings. I picked just the newer buildings because the units I'm going to compare are in the newer buildings. So I want to compare apples to apples. We're going to start with Aqua. Those of you who don't know Aqua, this is a old picture of the project I've got. Parking at Aqua's all across the street. We have a parking or a sky bridge that goes across to all the units are Gulfront there. This is very close to Calypso. In fact, those of you who've been down recently see how old this picture is because there's a new hotel right here. I should have grabbed one of the newer ones for you. But anyway, months of inventory in Aqua is going to bounce around a little bit because you have a few less condos to compare. But months of inventory was up in May a little bit. It's 6 months, still a pretty flat market. If we go by to see what's happening with pricing, pardon me. One of the 1 bedrooms is under contract. We sold 508 a month or 2 ago off market. The seller agreed to $675,000 and it closed. That set kind of a new benchmark in Aqua for 1 bedrooms, and you saw a lot of 1 bedrooms that are for sale move prices up. And that's one thing to key in on when you're watching condo projects is that because these units are so similar, concrete box to concrete box, pricing can adjust very quickly one way or the other. We had a really high sale at $675. A few other owners jumped on that. And look, one owner at $679, really, really nice upgraded unit. Now that unit is pending at $679. A couple other people asking $675, $685, $689 for those one bedrooms, trying to liquidate at that higher number that was set just a month or two ago. Two bedroom unit on the market. This one's a really, really fantastic unit. We're representing this one, so I'm a little biased, but at $735,000, this one is in excellent condition. The furniture is all real high end. It is carpeted throughout a lot of the unit, but the carpet's in real excellent condition. Of course, it'd be very easy to swap that carpet out and put in some LVP or some tile or something like that. But this unit is really, really in excellent shape for anybody thinking about a purchase, especially at that price. Another two bedroom in there is $20,000 higher. Another one is even higher than that at $765,000. This is Aqua Vesta that I picked up in here. Ignore that. We did have a sale in Aqua of one of the 03 units for $1,065,000 in May. Sorry, I should have told you this is just for May, this activity. And another unit asking $1,175,000 and another one asking $1.2 million. Moving over to Calypso, this is just a shot from a video of the current Calypso setup now that Tower 3 is built. Towers 1 and 2 on the Gulf, of course. There's a walkover from the parking garage, which you can see right here is kind of tucked behind Tower 3. This is the new building that was just completed a little over a year and a half ago. Amenities here. These are two separate associations for those of you who don't know, so there are a little bit different rules and what amenities can be accessed for people on this side versus this side. So for looking at pricing, I wanted to look at this two different ways. Let's just look at Calypso on the Gulf first. Months of inventory there is at a pretty strong 4, meaning it's a little on the seller's market side of things. And the Tower 3 side is just the opposite. It had been doing pretty well March and April, 6 months, 8.33 months of inventory. That's kind of drifting into buyer market territory. Very slow in May. 26 months of inventory is just obscenely slow. But again, you're analyzing a smaller subset of units. So this can bounce around some, but it is interesting to see how markets can vary building to building. When you look at the entire project, someone says, hey, I just want to be close to Pier Park. Show me Calypso. Here's what's going on in pricing. Tower 3 units are starting to settle in, very generally speaking, a little less than the Gulf side, like you would expect. Tower 3 1105 sold for $495. This is, again, all just May activity. We helped the seller here on the Gulf side, 2203. This unit was a little bit dated, closed last week for $500,000. A couple things about this sale. Pardon me, a lot of talking already. This also came with a parking spot. Parking spots under the Gulf side. Those deeded spots under the Gulf are in pretty high demand. I think we sold this parking spot for $60,000. Lots of conversation with this owner when we started marketing the condo. The condo is a little bit dated, but he had a parking spot. We knew that breaking apart the parking spot was probably going to net them a higher number. Net him a higher number. Generally amenities like that, current owners will value those a little bit more than a new buyer. So rather than offer a condo with a parking spot that almost felt like a bonus, we put them across. So got $60,000 for the parking spot, $500 for the condo. It made it a little easier to negotiate on the condo since we got such a premium for the parking space. Some other activity. Tower 1 103 ground floor unit on the Gulf side, $525 is the asking price. There's a sale pending there. A lot of units for sale in Calypso right now, which is why you see that Tower 3 months of inventory number so high. Tower 3 2006 is under contract. The asking price is $695. We had a Gulf front sale, 2-bedroom, 2-bath with bunks, sell for $725. Another one sell for $782. This brings up an interesting point, and you're going to see this throughout a couple of these other buildings. Our newest condos in Panama City Beach, except for Tower 3, are all built in 2006, so can feel pretty dated at this point. So it's not unusual to see what we see here of the same exact floor plan. One unit sell for $725, one unit sell for $782. A couple things are going to go into that. Obviously, condition, rental income, floor height can play a big part in it. But something else that's happening right now, since we're seeing a lot of mixed messages in the market. We might have a good week or two, what seems like a good week or two of sales, and then what seems like a really slow week or two of sales. Everything is taking a little longer right now. It's a slower pace. If you understand that and you're comfortable with that, then you're not panicking too much. The market is still a pretty healthy, steady, neutral market. I think there can be some sellers that are more motivated than others right now, maybe fearing the ideas of economic recession. Maybe they're just more motivated. It's time to get out. Hey, let's get this sold. I don't want to wait very long. I do think there's some real estate agents that misunderstand what's happening in the market. So some of these can play into an owner really accepting a lower offer than most of what's happening in the building. Don't get me wrong, I would never criticize a seller for selling their own property at a number they're comfortable with, but it is very interesting to see some people who are patient and have a good product to offer are still getting premiums in this market. It's the short version. End unit on Tower 3, asking $815, is under contract, sale pending there. And Tower 3, 2312, sale pending. That's going to be a good number for the entire Calypso project. $1.275 million is the asking price, and it's under contract. So we'll take a look and see what happens next month with that one. Now we're looking at Emerald Beach Resort. This is just a screenshot from a video for a unit we have for sale in there right now. A couple things about Emerald Beach Resort for those of you who don't know. Loads of amenities here. All units are Gulf front, parking garage here, multiple pools, a couple on the across the street from the Gulf, the Sky Bridge, which has a very, very cool sky bar and some amenities like ice cream shop and some things like that. Fitness centers on this side, Starbucks and a beach shop is on this side. And then all the units Gulf front with a Gulf front pool and some other amenities over there. Very close to Sunrise Beach right here. I still call Emerald Beach Resort. I think these units are still in the Pier Park corridor. You're not comfortably going to walk to Pier Park, but you're still very close. Emerald Beach Resort units, let's see what I did here, are up right now in terms of the months of inventory. We've gone from 1.3, which is a very hot project for a few months. So now that market's a little bit soft. We have more units for sale in that building. Let me see. I thought I pulled these for us. I didn't, but I can pull them real quick. A lot of units for sale. I'll show you just a real quick look at the market for May. Bear with me. Thought I had this pulled up for you. Emerald Beach Resort. They had an assessment was announced recently. It's not unusual when you see an assessment announced that some sellers say, hey, I don't want to be a part of that. Let's just put the unit up for sale. Part of what's happening right now. Unit pending, one bedroom pending. The asking price is $439. Interesting because we just had a recent sale at $450,000. Some of that is, hey, let's be motivated and go ahead and get out of that. This is a really, really nice unit at $469.9. If you are looking in there. One of the two bedrooms is under contract. Asking price is $575. Another unit's asking $579. Also has a sale pending. And that's all the activity in Emerald Beach Resort at the moment. Moving over to Soleil. This is just a shot of the Soleil pool. If you've never seen Soleil, it's on Thomas Drive. Two buildings there. Gated entry. All the parking is underneath. Very luxurious. Air-conditioned lobbies are only 3 units per floor. These units are much larger. Just wanted to show you a shot of the pool. It's a really, really fantastic pool amenity. This doesn't really do it justice. You're probably looking at this on your phone. You can't really see it. But this pool stretches across 2 towers, multiple hot tubs out there. Really, really nice amenities there at Soleil. No sales in May. 3 units are active. One's coming soon. One of the 2 bedrooms is asking a little over $1 million, $1,099,000. The 2 of the 3 bedroom units, they're asking 1.4 and 1.725. Hidden Dunes, I'll show you a little, just part of this video. Show you parking at Hidden Dunes is across a little walk over here. This is all next to the Dunes of Panama project on Thomas Drive. I think I have another shot of the Gulf side. Yeah. So a little bit of that. Hidden Dunes, again, a low density building also. One of the 05 units, which is interesting. The building, if you look from above at Hidden Dunes, it's tilted a little this way. The developer did that on purpose originally. And so some of the units are closer, or not closer, but are edged towards the street a bit or the parking lot. But then that means that some of the units are closer to the water and they're further out than some of the buildings next door. The 05 units stick out a little further and have tremendous views up and down the beach. It's really incredible. One of the 05 units in one of the units in the 05 stack is asking $995,000, and there's a sale pending there, asking $1.2 million for 2 other units in the building. These again are very large units at Hidden Dunes, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,300 square feet. Really luxurious feeling building, kind of that along with on Soleil. Long Beach, show you what's happened in this project. This is a 4-tower project. I just tried to show you that here. Let me show you some of the amenities here. Gated access to this. It's a unit we have for sale right now, which is actually a really fantastic unit, really heavily upgraded, really solid rental units there. Lagoon pool, that's between towers 2 and 3. They also have 2 more towers between 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Really, really nice complex. A lot of activity in Long Beach right now. There are some efficiency units, 1-bedroom units, 2-bedroom units, and 3-bedroom units at Long Beach. The 3-bedroom units originally, a lot of them were designed as lockout units, so you could lock it out as a 2-bedroom and a 1-bedroom. Some people are just keeping those now and offering those as full 3-bedroom units. They've taken the lockout idea out of it. So efficiencies, one of the efficiencies closed recently for $325,000. One on the market for $339,000. Really nice economical way to get into owning a condo at the beach. One of the 1-bedrooms asking $454,900, sale pending there. One of the really cool things about all the units at Long Beach, the units are stretched this way. So rather than this kind of shotgun feel this way, all the 1-bedrooms have Gulf front bedrooms. All the 2-bedrooms have 2 Gulf front bedrooms. All the 3-bedrooms have all 3 bedrooms have Gulf frontage. So a lot of very wide units, lots of water frontage, tremendous balconies there at Long Beach. Some other 1-bedroom units for sale price from $473,000 to $479,000. Pretty typical of condo pricing, very tight price range for people who are selling. Going into the 2-bedrooms, one closed at $595,000. On its face, that's probably, it looks like a really good buy for someone. Most of the rest of the activity is at least in the 700s, 712, 715, 725, 735. A unit asking $739,000. There is a sale pending there. Units priced as high as $875,000 for a 2-bedroom. Into the 3-bedrooms, starting at $875,000. This unit probably needs a little updating, but is a really tremendous buy if you're looking for 3-bedrooms, because we've had 3-bedrooms close higher than $1 million. One of the 3-bedrooms asking $900,000. There is a sale pending. This is the unit we're working on, $1.189 million, but everything in this unit's been renovated. Highly updated unit. Walls moved, taken out. Really, really nice unit if you're looking for something nice. Majestic Beach Resort. I just can't, in this video, show you everything that there is at Majestic. But very briefly, 2 Gulf front towers. All the units are Gulf front. Loads of amenities, probably as many amenities as you can find in Panama City Beach. 2 Gulf front pools, 2 amazing, incredible, probably the most incredible indoor pools we have in Panama City Beach. Floor to ceiling glass. Each tower has one. If you own in either building, you have access to all of the amenities. There's a Gulf side bar and grill. There's a store there that sells like pizzas and breakfast stuff and stuff for the beach. Hot tubs. Across the street is all the parking. Fitness center that's tremendous. The guy that used to have the Gold's Gym franchise here designed it. It's large, movie theater, conference rooms, owner's lounge, loads and loads of amenities. Really nice units in that building. I did pull the numbers here because there's so many units here that we can start to look at the market. Market's a little soft right now in Majestic Beach, 6.5, 7 months of inventory recently. Days on market probably reflects that. Still, 62, 76 days still, not a long time. We just had one go up for sale last week, or maybe the end of the previous week, and we had a ton of interest already. And this brings up something I want to show you here. We're offering a 2-bedroom, 2-bath in the 07 stack in Tower 2. One had sold recently for $460. It would have been very easy to talk with this seller and say, hey, you're in the 460ish range. That's the most recent sale for this same concrete box. Let's price it $465 or $469. We looked at the whole market. We saw, like we've been talking about, the whole market is still very solid. We priced at $499, which was still below what we thought was this overpriced unit at $519. $499, we had a contract within 3 days with multiple offers and other people who still wanted to see it. So we really nailed the price there. Full price, cash offer, looks like a pretty solid deal. My point here is that you're not always tied to what might be an outlier or low sale. Just the opposite. If occasionally there's a really high sale, you might not necessarily be guaranteed that number. But if you're patient and you price correctly with what's happening in the market, units can still move pretty quickly. This was a good example of that. One of the parking spaces here is for sale. There is some deeded parking across the street right on the same level as the walkover. There's some of the prime parking spots. One's for sale right now for $25,000. One of the efficiencies, so Majestic Beach has efficiencies, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and a few 4 bedrooms. One of the efficiencies closed in May for $336,000. A couple other efficiencies. They're 2 different sizes. Asking price $348, $375, and $399 for some of the efficiencies. Majestic Beach has a number of floor plans. So here are a couple of there some 1-bedroom, 1-baths, 1-bedroom, 2 baths. One of the 1-bedroom, 1-baths is pending the asking price $444, $500. You can get the same floor plan for $425, maybe not in the same condition. Going into the 2 bedrooms, the one we just talked about, $460,000 was closed on one of the smaller 2 bedrooms. We have one asking $499, full price offer set to close in a couple weeks. Here's one of those 1 bedrooms, 2 baths with bunks, very similar to the Calypso layout. $520,000 is the asking price there. Another one of the smaller 2 bedrooms asking $600. One of the larger 2 bedrooms asking $649. Now we get into some 3 bedrooms anywhere from $685, $699, $725, $765. Moving over to Seychelles, just a shot of Seychelles. A couple shots of Seychelles I think I have for you. Seychelles has 2 Gulf front pools, hot tubs. It's a Gulf front shot of the building. Treasure Island is here. Schooners is right next door to Seychelles. So this is far east of the beach on Thomas Drive. Very nice lower density project. May, we saw a 1-bedroom, 2-bath close for $430,000. Here's another example of this. $430,000 sale, but you have a couple owners that are a little patient, $469, $474. You also had same exact floor plan, close in May, $475 and $485. So pretty interesting to see. We would have to dig in that a little further to see if these units were severely updated, if this one was a little tired. A couple things that could play into this. This is a higher floor unit on the 16th floor. These are lower floor units, 2nd floor, 7th floor. Very possible that a lower floor unit can command a premium in any market. Things like the age of mechanicals, the rental history, all those things certainly play into this as well. Another 1-bedroom, 2-bath on the market. This one has a Gulf front master bedroom, or the bedroom is Gulf front, asking $539.9 there. Over in Splash, this is an older shot of Splash. They've changed these since then. I should have pulled a newer one for you. 2 Gulf front towers. All the units are Gulf front. Tremendous for kids, especially younger kids. There's a whole big water park underneath. You've probably heard about it, Splash. I just want to show you this. Walk over to the parking deck and connected to an Alvin's Island right across the street. Far west end of Panama City Beach, west of 79. This is Celadon right next door. 1 bedroom, 2 bath at Splash closed in May at $440,000. Asking price for one right now, $490,000. Like we've been talking about, you're starting to see an occasional spread on the same floor plan. Maybe it's, again, a motivated seller versus some sellers, owners who are being more patient. Again, the market's pretty flat, pretty neutral right now. Patience is working out for some people. Another 1 bedroom closed at $500,000. Another great example of this. Look at that. Same month, $440,000, $500,000, same floor plan. You can see, it's maybe hard to see from this thumbnail, but you can see this $500,000 unit was pretty severely upgraded. So updated units for sure are going to sell for a premium. Floor height 17, floor height 5. Again, lower floors can command a premium. Not saying that you can't sell a higher floor unit. It's just something to be aware of. One of the 2 bedrooms sold, $659,000 in May. Couple 3 bedrooms on the market still at Splash. And lastly, Treasure Island, far east end of the beach. Again, there's that Seychelles we just talked about. Schooners right next door. Treasure Island is this building here. Parking deck across the street. It's very convenient parking lot. In fact, if you're on the first 6 or 7 floors, you can walk over directly to your unit. You don't even have, or to your same level, you don't even have to hit the elevators. Market in there, 2 bedroom units asking anywhere from $665,000 to $670,000. One closed this month at $677,000. Another couple asking $679,000 and $684,000 that are pending. No 3 bedroom units. One 3 bedroom unit asking $1,050,000. One asking $1,098,000. The end units there are the 3 bedroom units. So takeaways from the market and what you're seeing here in the building. Again, early in the season still. In fact, we're right in it now, right? We just had Memorial Day weekend. We're still steady. Certainly not as hot. We're doing about 50% of the volume that we used to, or that we were doing this time last year. However, the market is very balanced. It is taking longer, 3 times longer for us to see units go pending. So again, whenever you are thinking about selling, start the process a little earlier. I laugh a little bit because not too long ago, I had someone who was getting ready to move, selling a house, but same idea. And they called and said, "Hey, Craig, we're moving at the end of the next month, so we think it's time to start to call you to put the house up for sale." And that's the mindset from 2020, 21, early 2022. We could sell real estate very quickly. It almost felt like you could liquidate it like a stock. It's not the case now. It takes us a little longer. It takes us time to get the marketing right on the front end. Again, in season, it can take us a couple of weeks sometimes to find a window when the unit is cleaned, when our photographer and videographer is available, and it's a good weather day. Once we shoot everything, we usually have photos back in 24 hours, the videos back in 2 to 3 days max. So that part's still very quick, but trying to find a window to shoot something can be challenging this time of year. So the process takes a little longer to get started, and it's taking the marketing a little longer to get out there to reach people, especially so many of these buyers for condos live somewhere else. They have to schedule a trip in town. They're maybe not looking at the market every day. Buyers don't feel the pressure that they have to be looking at the market or looking at their app every single second or every single hour. And so it's taking a little longer. Nothing to be afraid of. I still don't see anything that's pulling pricing down substantially. I do want to keep an eye on these little one-offs where someone is selling, when one unit sells substantially less in the building, we can overcome that if the rest of the building is still pretty patient and holding units here. As soon as we see a second sale happen at a substantially lower price, it's something to pay attention to and look out for. That can reset values very quickly in condos. So going into the later part of the season, it'll be interesting to see, are we going to stay where we are pretty flat, or does some things change? We'll have some updates for you next month. Again, my pro tip, leaving you with, start the process sooner than you would think. We can start working on shooting marketing in late June, early July. Even though it's very busy, we can start the process of preparing, and whether we hit the for sale button early July, mid-July to get ahead of it, or if you even want to wait until August or later in the season, that's fine. But go ahead and start the idea of working on valuations, working on getting the media assets together so that we're ready to release it when you're ready to release it. I hope, I know that's a lot. I don't know that I've recorded a 29-minute, 53-second video on the condo market ever. It's been some time if I have, but I wanted to give you guys some really, really detailed information this month about the market. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back. Remember, if you have any questions about this, generally my number 850-527-0221. Give me a call, shoot me a text. I didn't mention it in this video. I'll tag it here at the end. The easiest, best way I know of, the most accurate way I know of to stay on top of the condo market is to sign up for our e-alert system. Just like we do with buyers who are looking in certain areas, we can set you up so that anytime a condo sells in your building, you're notified. And we can do it daily, weekly, monthly, however you want to keep up with it. It's very accurate information. It comes straight from our MLS system. Especially the sales prices are going to be the exact sales price, the exact sale date. It's not what your fellow owner posted on Facebook and said, oh, I just got X for my condo. It's very accurate information. So if you'd like that, get in touch with me. I can set you up just in your building, just for your floor plan, just for one bedrooms across the beach. However we can create searches, we can set you up that way. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back next month with another comprehensive look at the condo market.